way down. You see, I just woke up right now. I feel fresh. I feel like a baby. I never felt healthy, even if you do sport. Remember before we used to do the sport and everything, and we ran, we play football. We feel like, oh, we're healthy. No, t- completely the opposite. Now I don't really do much sport, but I feel really healthy. My God, man. Oh my God. Okay, why I went away? Okay, so yeah. So let's say whenever your hormone insulin is always low, you feel the power of life, just like you are like unstoppable in everything. And how to achieve that? How to do that? Um, Simply to eat some food that raise your insulin normally, but don't raise your insulin more than 3 times per day. It means you eat only 3 times per day: breakfast, lunch, dinner. No snacks, no meals in between. Stick with three. Ah, three. If you want to lose weight, stick with 2 meals. If you want to lose more weight, stick with 1 meal. This is the power of thinking about this issue. So I know maybe you don't want to lose weight, but even you will lose weight with 3 meals. Um, how I'm telling you to eat 3 meals? Because at the beginning you need to eat 3 meals because you're gonna cut the sugar. It means rice, pasta, crackers, biscuit, waffles, donut. Everything has sugar. Soda, alcohol. All that has sugar, and there's many ingredients. Or let's say um, let's say this is a yogurt. Okay, let's say this is a yogurt. So you, you read at the back at the ingredient, and if you see sugar, you don't need it. Okay, so you don't need anything with sugar. The first 3 days, when you completely stop eating sugar, you will have a withdrawal symptoms in your body, which is when the sugar come out from your blood. So you might feel dizzy. So to avoid that, there's salt called Himalaya pink salt. You can buy that anywhere. You take 2 tablespoons along the day with your food. So when you take that, you won't feel dizzy. So this is the solution of that. But why you will feel dizzy? Why when the sugar is out you'll feel dizzy? This is the symptoms. When the sugar is out, your body need another fuel. So there's like a transition time or process. The sugar is out, your body will try to burn fat. So it takes maybe 2 days to 3 days. Um, Once this 3 days completely finished, um, you will be Mr. Superman Unstoppable Hashi that no one can defeat. Maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about. You will know. Just, I don't want to tell you to avoid this and avoid that, but yes, avoid sugar, avoid rice, avoid pasta. But you can always do these food in replacement. You can buy another rice, which is please don't tell me brown rice healthy. No, it's all the same thing. But there's something else. I will tell you the name called wild rice, which is very low in glycemic index. Okay. Anyway, so let's now talk about weight. Okay. So let's say you eat 3 times: breakfast, lunch, dinner. So you don't eat sugar. Okay. So let's say you drink coffee, you eat bacon, you eat some burger patties, eggs with the white. So the white, the yellow are the fat. So you need food with fat. Lunch, you can have salad, you can have chicken with the skin, you can have beef, any type. You can have hummus, you can have mutabal, anything you want. Dinner, you can have some avocado, some berries, strawberry, and that's it. So you don't eat in between. Okay, and don't forget the salt. Um, so we said every time you eat, your insulin goes up. If you eat the other food which is the sugar, your insulin goes way up. When it goes way up in a period of time, here people get sick. So let's say people have diabetic. Okay, so do you think diabetic is disease, Hashi? Mm, no. Diabetic, cancer, thyroid issues, digestion issues, everything in the whole wild world is because of the insulin spike. If the insulin spike like very high, 2, 3, 4 times a day for a period of time, you will have these symptoms, the symptoms of the high insulin. So people now are giving medicine for diabetic, giving medicine for cancer, giving medicine for this. They forget about the real reason why all these things happen. It's because of the insulin. So you need always to lower your insulin. How to lower it? Eat 3 times per day or 2 times per day only, no snacks. But you can, of course you can drink, I'll tell you what to drink. And don't spike it too much. So if you eat normal food, healthy food, you'll spike it like, let's say, like that. If you eat sugar, you'll spike it like that. If you eat vegetable oil like afia, nawar, shams, whatever those, you'll spike it like that. Those, they call it hydrogenical, I don't know, oil or refined vegetable oil. Okay, so instead of those oil, you can have butter. You can have salmon, which is the animal fat. You can do that instead. You can have olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil. Those are healthy substitute. Okay, and yeah, so what spike insulin very high is the sugar. Anything with sugar, vegetable oil, you need to avoid that completely. Wait. Yeah, and rice, pasta, cereal, crackers, all this you need to avoid because they call healthy, but as I said to you, you need to read sugar. The best sugar is below 1 gram. So if you have any ingredient at the back, like let's say you have anything, you read that the ingredient says sugar less than 1 gram, okay. But before you buy it, check. Let's say what kind of oil is there. Did they put oil? So you check, is coconut oil, olive oil, okay. But vegetable oil, don't buy it. All that will spike the insulin. This is really short of what I'm. This is like the keto diet. It is not really a diet. Like let's say you do the diet and then after 2, 3 months, oh, I want to be back to normal. Normal is how people live in the hospitals. That's normal. So what you're doing right now is like a system to change your life, to be healthy. You don't need even Panadol. You won't have really headache, whatever. You don't have anything. You'll be completely healthy, 24/7. You'll be like really sharp, like a sharpshooter. You don't have really. Right now, if you have some problem, it takes time to go, but not time like 1 year. People with diabetic in 2 months, they're fine. I've trained them. They're fine now. No medicine, nothing. Even with thyroid issues, even with menstrual cycle for ladies. All good, man. Okay, so we talk about insulin. We talk about what to avoid. So if you wanna lose weight, avoid even fruit. Like really high, like fruit with a high sugar. Okay, so stick with berries, stick with strawberries, blueberries, and eat that at the end of your meal. So if you are eating 3 meals, eat those at the end of your meal. Don't eat them in a snacks. So 3 meals, no snacks. You start with that. By time you wake up in the morning, you are completely not hungry, and you're gonna wait until lunch, and you're gonna eat lunch and then dinner. By time you are completely not hungry, you're not even gonna eat even one meal. Not because there's no food or I don't wanna eat. No, no, you won't feel hungry at all. So if you're not hungry, you won't eat. That's it. You won't have this craving of food. No, all that craving, or when you see people craving for food, I want this, I want that, is the sugar that they ate start to withdraw. That's why the insulin goes lower. When the insulin is lower, they crave food. So they eat sugar, biscuit, the insulin goes high, and after 2 hours the insulin goes low. When it is low, they call it hypoglycemia. Then they want food again. You won't have that with keto. Okay, so this is really short of what is keto. We talk about keto and the fat fuel. So what to eat? You can eat everything. Just avoid this food with sugar. It took for me. I don't eat rice. There's a substitute is called wild rice. I don't really eat it. I eat like healthy food. Whatever God bring us like, I eat it. All kind of meat, all kind of organ meat, chicken, fish, shrimp, oyster. It's expensive, but I never eat it until now. I eat shrimp. Salad. You can make dessert. You can make sweets, but not with the white wheat. You can have instead almond wheat. You can have coconut wheat. You can have hummus wheat, agas wheat, lentil. So it takes time for you to digest what I said, but maybe you can listen to it again. And then if you have more questions, tell me know. I hope I cover some of the stuff I wrote here, but let me know. Okay, thank you, Haji.